Hey fella, today we're gonna talk about true wireless earphones, but this time a budget one, but we decided to keep it far away from Realme, Xiaomi and their sub-brands, so meet TFZ COCO Q1, a decent $50 earbuds. Welcome to Tech Fellas, my name is Bogdan, and let's take into it. At first glance, you might get the feeling that they tried to be maximum closer to TFZ X3, but nevertheless, there are more differences between them than similarities. For instance, the insides of COCO Q1 are made of a semi-matte rubber. It has a somewhat cylindrical shape with flanges that fixate the earphones in your ears tightly and without excessive pressure that will make you rather get rid of this device. Nozzles here are quite long, and if you replace the ear tips with your favorite ones, then you definitely won't have questions about the fit. The case, by the way, may not approve such out-of-brand changes, cause it already closes hardly with my spin fits. Well, the headphones were still charging, so I decided that it's not a big of a problem. Almost. Speaking of the case itself, it's not super compact, the sizes are simply okay. You can fully charge the headphones from its battery up to 4 times, that is good. The box itself is powered via Type-C port. The earphones are charging through a common spring-loaded contacts. Everything that you see outside is made of a glossy white plastic, and only of glossy white plastic. No black, blue, purple or rose gold options alas, but eventually exactly the white gloss helps to hide some scratches that are more visible on a black sparkling body rather than on this one. It will also be difficult to notice the layer of dirt, although you should feel it anyway. In general, I think TFZ chose the correct color scheme. Now more of functionality. The connection happens via Bluetooth 5.0. By the standards of headphones without aptX codec, I'd give the connection quality a B+ mark after we tested the distance with office obstacles. Honestly, it never happens better with TWS. Among the codecs, there are available SBC and AAC that, by the way, was picked up by our OnePlus 8 Pro by default. Each earpiece separately can be used as a headset, and I strongly recommend you to do so, even if your mate on the other side of the line says that he or she can hear you badly. Blame it on anything but COCO Q1, cause microphones in here are truly not bad. Playback control someday will work through telepathy using chips in our heads, but today it's all in the glory of gestures. One tap in this TFZ will make you answer a call, a long touch will pause the track, a double tap is switching to the next or previous tracks depending on what earpiece you touch, and a triple tap calls out an assistant. In total, everything works adequately, we haven't experienced some accidental misstepping or malfunctions. And before, you know what, a couple of words about the battery. The earphones last for 4 to 5 hours. Nothing futuristic either, TFZ X3 gives 7 hours, but it's still not bad. Say for the normal trip from home to work, it is definitely enough. Besides, you can always give your ears a rest and charge COCO from the case. Now it's time for some audiophile madness. The sound here is not as bad as you expect from a $50 headphones with a single dynamic driver inside. I'll start with so-so news about the high frequencies. First of all, they all sound way too simple and cannot be praised for how far they go, melody or something else. But that's just the tip of an iceberg. The main problem is that accents here are placed incorrectly. The music that is processed well, COCO Q1 will play well, but as soon as it comes to sibilants, they will poke your ears with an awful sound knife without hesitation because of the peak in the frequency response, which TFZ decided to leave as it is. As a sibilant-proof person, I can say that for some people this can be a decisive factor, because sometimes even I was not happy about it. In general, the highs didn't forget the road to these earbuds, although they came in a small quantity, but I'm still grateful for that. At least they draw adequate, lively and kinda balanced sound picture, without frills of course, but in any case, the lovers of something high-endish frankly will never buy these earphones for themselves. The mids are clean and smooth, although we didn't get the sweet and viscous presentation. As well, it doesn't please with prominent details. The attack speed is also not perfect. Some calm jazz will seem clean and expressive, but the metal music plays very crumpled and muddy. The soundstage is crushed a bit. On tracks specifically made for that, the earphones won't ignore it, but often you will miss the complete soundstage with COCO Q1. As for the bass, it is a lot in here. Of course, the most prominent is mid bass. It can interrupt the mids, but does it without much persistence. Often the music sounds a little dark, but you don't need to question yourself and these earphones what is hiding behind the pummeling. Summarizing the stuff, the word that describes these TWS for me is simple. Just simple. You can easily listen to some Clove Finger and get the pleasure even realizing that the quality is not from a Cloud9. The only real drawback they have is a biting hump on low highs, but frankly I was pissed off with sibilants mainly while watching YouTube. With music it was all fine. Overall, the sound is not butchered. Coco Q1 has good microphones, nice signal pickup, comfortable shape and a grabby fit. Besides, they're not expensive and I will definitely recommend them for buying. In the description box below you can find the links to the internet stores where you can do so. And if you like this video, then hit the subscribe button and also the like button, and don't forget to ring the bell to stay tuned for more cool content. My thanks for watching and cheers!